Oh my god, we have to go back to the chamber? Again? I have another side quest here? Ah! They're multiplying! Triunity. Bringing together three men from differing backgrounds was not without some difficulty. However, come together we did for a better Valisthea. Triunity was but a first step. A longer, more bitter journey awaits us all, one that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another while on the road there. You have paved the road for us with your courage, Clive. Now we must have the courage to walk it. Wages of Fate. Do you remember what you told me the night at the Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominance is upon yours. We are not both dominants of, but are we not both dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Should I not protect you as you have protected me? You have chosen to be my shield, now let me choose to be yours. Is this not what our father wanted, what Sid wanted, to cast aside fate and forge our own paths? Grant me this, Clive, let me be your strength. Concern for Jill. Though her Eikon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be four friends indeed if we did not seek to lighten that burden, even if only a fraction, before we depart for the skies. I would speak more on this in private.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Right. Yet again, we gotta find Joshua.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her. Now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
I mean, you banged her.
Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Okay. Let's, yeah, we have 2 quests here. Let's go here. This will be quick. Go to the Angry Gap first. We'll just get the long one out of the way and then go to the short one after, so we can teleport back. I do wish I could ride my Chocobo in this town that is deserted. Why I can't is beyond me. I don't understand it. Why bloody hides? Why? We don't need them. Actually useless items. I don't think anything we've crafted or done in just eons has used bloody hides.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Why won't it let me off?
Straight home now.
There we go. Sure, I'll open that.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Alright, next we gotta go to Mickelberg.
Come on.
Alright. Is it through here?
Might this be Mickelberg?
Straight home now. These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. is going on here?
Well, this is peculiar.
Ah, did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did.
Bring us salvation.
At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Okay.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
What
Hear
now?
that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
It's gonna be monsters. We're gonna need to deal with monsters.
An ether flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready. What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Oh. I just stood there and took that.
Get him!
Oh, do I not have any strength? Oh, I have strength tonics, okay. I messed it up because I was holding down R1 instead of leaving it unheld for a moment, but it's fine. I'll get a 3 stagger in a second. It's almost good enough. Nice. Well, that was a good feeling parry.
Damn it! Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment. Even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
What?
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Oh, it teleported me all the way back here. Well, I wanted to go walk around near the top to fight whatever hunts were there, because we know there's one in the town.
Welcome back. I'm glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
All right. All right. I guess we'll just finish up the quests before we try any hunts, because I'll probably forget where they are, but... I guess all the snow lilies are dead.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but... it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then.
Okay. We do need to go to the hideaway for Harpocrates, so this will save us some time.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Drop this off first. All right, Harpocrates. Let this be your last thing, please, God. I'm begging you.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
Right.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Okay. Come on, Dion. Dion, where are you? We need you, Dion.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after
What?
everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
I didn't realize Harpocrates taught Dion as a child. That's kind of interesting. I wish we had learned more about that in the past.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our Roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him.
Oh yeah, they're stepbrothers.
For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive.
The
Were it
fire.
not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Interesting. Alright, now we gotta go down here. Figure out if we can figure out where some of these flowers are, I guess. And then hopefully when this is done, we just finish up the hunts. And that should allow us to do end game. Wouldn't that be just peachy?
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Alright. Royal Meadows. Okay. Where's that? Oh, over here? Okay.
And how might I help the garrison today?
We'll go do this. I have to go out and then to the left. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing too
Haven't seen any of those
strenuous about this. I'm really excited at the prospect of having every side quest done.
Do be careful.
That would be very nice.
I will.
Come on.
This is fun. I mean, we are getting towards the end of the game in a way where, like, the game is just thinning out. There isn't much left. Didn't realize enemies scaled with us. That's annoying.
The meadows are vast.
Or maybe it just, maybe they
Where do we even
upgrade
start?
at breakpoints. I don't know.
Yotei mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
I noticed at some point that, yeah. I noticed at some point that enemies like the spiders that we encountered early in the game were like level like 35. Like why? Why can't they just be the level 11 ones I fought at the start? Go.
What do you see, boy?
Oh.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Olitheist bull. I don't know what an olitheist is. Olifeist, maybe? Oh, Joshua gave me a shield for my attack. How is this all messed up? Why is this so much bigger? Why did it take so long to get that up to plus? I guess I did more than that. I don't know if I did this enough. Yay, we did it.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Alright. A new missive has been delivered to my chambers. Okay.
There's something
It's
about
not
it.
a side quest missive, though. Whew. That would be painful. Jill time.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you, that you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have.
Aw. Oh, very sweet.
And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Aw. At least this romance is like somewhat well developed, right? Silver linings. With as rushed as some of this stuff was.
Much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I like this like understated moment. This is nice.
Thank you, Clive.
They kiss and talk like a real couple.
The flowers, everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Aw. See, that works, right? That's not terrible.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
Stay
And
out
we'll do
here.
it together.
Yay, we finished the quest. Well, that was nice. That was sweet. Sincere, even. We gotta level up. Yay. No Daisy Garland, Shiva's Kiss. Not bad. Jill's in our party now. Joshua's gone, though.